This is Sarah Starner, and this is a final walkthrough for 97 Carolina Hills Drive in Horseshoe. It is Friday the 26th. And then all that we are doing for the final walkthrough is just making sure that we don't see any damage or anything that is kind of out of place or shouldn't be here, anything like that, just to bring to the seller's attention before we close. Everything in the yard looks good. It's supposed to rain here for like the next week. And I would say probably after it dries out a little bit, that'll be when you'll need to mow. Okay. Deck looks good. Not seeing any damage or anything new on the outside. I'll go around the other side as well after I go walk you through the inside of the house. I left all the chairs and the grill. Everything out back looks good. Okay, I did notice this guy right here. It's probably always been broken and somebody probably just stepped on it just right. I'm not sure if that's even worth noting, to be honest, because this side pulls away as well. I checked all of the doors and some of them stick a little bit, but it's also really wet and humid right now. And some of these doors are just older and heavier. They left pretty much everything. It looks like they took some things out of this cupboard that they wanted. I believe they took one of the wall hangings and left everything else. If there's anything that you don't want, let me know and I can remove it this weekend. That's not a big deal. I don't mind. They left a big package for you, which I thought was really sweet. It's got a ton of information on the actual home, all the details and stuff. I thought that was really nice. That is extremely helpful. They left all of the utensils. It's an adorable teapot. They left you all sorts of stuff in here. You can take it or leave it, completely up to you. All of the pots and pans are still here. Let me know if you saw something that you were hoping would stay and isn't here, and I will definitely let them know. Cleaning supplies are still here. Empty dishwasher. And then underneath we have the trash and recycling bins, which have both been emptied. And I did check the freezer and the refrigerator, and you just have some basic condiments. It could stand to be cleaned, but this is definitely one of the cleaner refrigerators I've seen left by far. Washer and dryer. They left the cleaning supplies in the closet and all the backup blankets for you. I will say they did a really good job of like cleaning up and folding everything. It looks really nice and ready to go. I always appreciate that when sellers do that. They left you the hamper and everything. Again, we're just looking for any serious things that we didn't notice the first time around, anything that sticks out, anything that you were hoping would be here and is not here, or anything that you would like removed. Just let me know and I can take care of that for you. I got the hair dryer and cleaning stuff in here, backup supplies. They left you the doggy stuff. I checked all the drawers and they're all empty. I think there's one set of sheets in one of the bottom drawers. My only thing would be just kind of keep an eye out for mice. This is the time of year when they try to come inside. But this is it's a pretty empty space, which is good. Makes it harder for them to want to stick around. Go outside. They did empty the hot tub for you. So it is ready to go. And it's unplugged. I'm not seeing any major concerns to the outside of the home. I did a walk around before I started the video. If there is anything that you would like me to revisit, or if you have questions, maybe you want to see something again, I went too fast, anything like that, please just let me know. I'm happy to come back and take a second look. Since we won't be officially recorded until Tuesday, we have this whole weekend to kind of check everything else out. One thing I would be worried about is like some of these roots and whatnot look like they're hanging on by a thread. It's a little bit concerning that they might fall down. The only good news is I feel like they are far enough away from the house that if and when they do fall, I don't personally believe that they will cause any damage, maybe to the shed, but not the house. I did get the shed unlocked and they left the key on the table, so that was nice. And what I'll probably do is on Monday, after you text me to let me know that you have overnighted the closing documents, I will come by and put my own lockbox on the property. And then once you take the keys out of the lockbox, just leave the lockbox and I will come by and swing it up, pick it up. This is the inside of the shed. They left you a bunch of equipment stuff, a ladder, a push mower. Some extra blankets and whatnot. I'm gonna keep that locked for you and leave the keys back on the counter. I would just be careful on both of these. They are really, really slippery. I would maybe put down like a non-slip rubber mat until you figure out either a way to replace it or whatever have you with those decks. This one's in a little bit better shape at least. I'm gonna do one final walkthrough since it's small enough. And I will just hang these guys right there for you by the front door. Those are the shed keys. And then just a reminder that, oh, actually, I don't even have to leave a lockbox, sorry. This door has a code. So once the deed has been officially recorded, I will simply just text you the code to get in. And then you will be all set. And that is the final tour for 97 Carolina Hills Drive in Horseshoe. Let me know if you have any questions.